there is a major development in terms of military aviation, engine making in India. Global engine making giant Rolls-Royce and Indian company Reliance Industries have announced a strategic intent to make an engine for what is called the Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft. The Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, or the AMCA, is the 5th generation jet which India is making. Already, the Ministry of Defence has invited 3 consortiums or 3 companies to bid to make the first prototypes of the jet. A 15,000 crore rupee, almost $1.8 billion, I beg your pardon, have been given as a project to make these prototypes of these 5 jets. The selected company, I'll name the companies in the program just now, will then be selected to partner and make the jet which will be powering the Indian Air Force's future wars a decade down the line. First of all, what is the AMCA? As I've told you, Reliance and Rolls-Royce have announced an engine for that. Now, for the AMCA, the Ministry of Defence has invited bids from what is called the RFP, or the requested proposal, a commercial and technical bid from Tata, which is competing independently. The second consortium is Larsen Toubro, along with Bharat Electronics Ltd, and Dynamatic Technologies, which is an Indian company. The third consortium is Bharat Forge, Public Sector Limited, Bharat Earth Movers Limited, and Data Patterns. These are the 3 companies bidding for the process. India wants a 120 kilonewton engine, one of the most powerful engines ever to be built so far. Jet engines around 98 kilonewtons or 105 kilonewtons. This will be a brand new engine to be which India seeks for the AMCA. Now, Rolls-Royce, as we know, is a major partner in making engines for commercial jets, for military jets, and all kinds of ships also. Reliance and Rolls-Royce today announced, I repeat, I'll read out what they have said. They announced a partnership to develop an indigenous combat development and for the under development 5th generation advanced medium combat aircraft. Notably, the Reliance also made it clear it's Anand Ambani who heads this section of the Reliance. We are talking of the Mukesh Ambani-led Reliance Industries Ltd. Anand Ambani, who's executive director of the Reliance Industries Ltd, said India's, I quote, India's strategic autonomy requires a sovereign capability in critical technologies. Our intent with Rolls-Royce is to combine their world-leading expertise in advanced propulsion with Reliance's technology, manufacturing, scale, execution capabilities. Now, this is a statement by Reliance, all right, but what is the importance for the project? Another engine maker, Safran from France, is already trying to, has already projected that it can make an engine for the AMCA for India. Rolls-Royce had earlier tried its hands with GTRE, that is the Gas Turbine Research Establishment, under the Ministry of Defence. However, this time they've gone with a private sector company. AMCA will be powering or is the future of Indian Air Force. The Indian Ministry of Defence wants the AMCA to be ready, flying and inducted by 2035 or 2036. As I told you, it's a 5th generation plane, and at the moment our adversaries on the western flank, Pakistan, and on the northern front, China, are already racing ahead with the 5th generation projects. Pakistan, of course, is piggyback riding on the Chinese 5th generation fighter jet, which is called the J-20, and the Chinese have been making them in huge numbers. A 5th generation fighter jet is defined by its ability to avoid the radars of the enemy. In modern day technologies, the radars are very powerful and they catch hold of the planes flying in the air and can shoot down. The planes can be shot down by ground-based missiles or air-launched missiles. 5th generation fighter jet can avoid that detection to a large extent. One of the few countries which makes and flies 5th generation fighter jets are UK, US, of course China, and of course Russia has made the Sukhoi 57. India will be looking at the AMCA in the long run. The announcement of Rolls-Royce and Reliance today is a path-breaking announcement. As it goes forward, we will keep on updating the story. With me is Tribune photographer Mukesh Agarwal.